Power rising. Beautiful day, beautiful day. Grand rising. Beautiful people of the world. This is where the magic starts, right here. Of course, you can go to different places and buy plants and spend a little cash, but you can invest in your own products and sow and grow your own. So this is where the magic starts, right here. I'm gonna take these seeds, turn them into a plant, and the plants are gonna become something vital and nourishing for the mind, the body, and the spirit, you know. But this is where it starts. But you gotta get your hands dirty. Got to get your hands dirty. Put about two. I usually put about 2 seeds in each pup. This is like, see, like July is when you sow your second round of vegetation. And so, I'm gonna sow some more beans, some more squash, a couple of winter squash plants. I don't know how I ended up with so many of these seeds. I gotta separate them because we got Blue Lake green beans. These right here. Just like at the Japanese steakhouse, right? I love those type of green beans, so they're good. They're very tasty. They're good, especially with some mushrooms and garlic, some onions. Very flavorful. But this is where the magic starts right here. It must be magic, must be magic. Yes, indeed. Let's see, that's 10. Should get at least 2 plants out of each one. So 10, that's 20. It don't really take a whole lot, but I'll germinate 20. That should be enough for now. Let me go ahead and use all of these beans up. Beans are usually easy to germinate. I'm going to put 2 in each one just in case. Because you want to have good reproduction. See, this is how life begins, man. Everything starts as a seed. I don't know what's wrong with the world. The world done gone mad, man. But hey, we wouldn't be here if it weren't for these seeds. Even the seed that's inside of us. Everything starts with a seed. See, look, check it out. Don't that look like a baby embryo? Get the focus right. That's what a baby look like inside the womb. And these people out here talking about destroying life, man. Like, please. You have to love life in order to truly and fully enjoy it and live it. The world has gone mad. But everybody ain't going off the cliff with it. You know what I'm talking about? That's why we can't be of the world. We have to be sound mind, body, and soul. The doctrine of man will destroy us all if we let it. But we're going to keep on marinating. We're going to stimulate growth so we can continue to be all that we're supposed to be down here. Why we here and why we got this beautiful life. Let's see, I'm going to sow some more okra. You know, these okras, they put out pretty good. So, put about 4 or 5 in each one. Then I'll thin them out as we go. You know, the old school people, they got this thing about when you sow the okra directly, they say, if you stand up and drop the seed, the okra is going to grow short. But if you bend over, it's supposed to grow tall. It go one of them ways, but that's some of the old school people. I done heard the folks in the country talk about, you know, about if you stand up or if you bend over when you're dropping the seeds. So But I'm standing up and I'm sowing in these pots right here, these little pucks, seed starters, man. And see, the okra, it don't take a whole lot of these, cause once they start growing, man, they put out so much. You have to almost taking you have to harvest them about every 2 days because they put out so fast once they start growing. And see, if you don't catch them at the right time, then they'll end up too big and they're kind of useless. Then you gotta let them go to seed, and then you can just replenish them and have new seeds for the next go round. But this is where the magic started right here. I'm gonna sow squash in this one over here. Some of the early scrape neck squash. Yeah, right there. Now I don't promote no products, so until that sponsorship kick in, once that kick in, hey, it's a whole nother story. It's gonna be on and popping. Hey, cut the check. Got to cut the check. Mr. Wilder can't be giving no free advertisements. You know what I'm talking about? Let's see. Put too many in that one, but we're gonna change and switch them over here. Yeah, there we go. Got to get the magic popping. Green thumbs, baby. All day, all day. I got a table that I can do this at, but I was just over here working on something else. I had to fix a little weed eater, so I'm over here on the back of this bed of this truck, man. Just now these seeds right here come from Dollar General. See that? 4 for $1. They cheap. You'd be surprised, man. Then just imagine spending $1 on some seeds. You can grow you enough food that you ain't got to go to the store. That's a beautiful thing. But see, it's like that analogy. You can teach a man to fish, and you can feed him for a long time. But if I can give you $20 and you say you're hungry, and you can go buy something to eat. That's quick. But what's gonna happen? Once that meal is gone, you're gonna be hungry again, right? So, but if I teach you something and you put the work in, then you can feed yourself for a lifetime. Go on, marinate on that for a minute. So that's what this right here is all about. Being able to feed yourself continuously. That one meal, yeah, it's delightful. You know, it's, it's gonna soothe you for the moment. But what about when you get hungry again? Food is a continual thing. You gotta always eat. Gotta have some type of nourishment. Yeah. Okay. That'll be enough squash plants on one stove germinate. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 10. You should get 10 good plants out of that. I put 3 seeds in each one. So, and one thing about squash plants, the roots are very sensitive, so you can't really break them apart once they grow. Once they germinate, that's it. You gotta leave them because if you disturb the roots, they're gonna you'll see them falling over and all this kind of stuff, and sometimes they don't bounce back. So they real sensitive. So once you put them where you're gonna put them, you gotta leave them alone. Don't disturb the roots. It's just one of those plants, man. It's just real funny like that. Cucumbers and squash plants are like that, but other ones they're pretty resilient. But this usually takes what's the time on these days to harvest? 50 days. Now, once these germinate, come up, get the 2 leaves, then you get your 3rd leaf. it'll be time to put them in the ground. So let's say 50 days. So it may take that long. It may take 40 days. You never know. The way Mr. Wilder do it out here, man, it just sometimes it pop out way quicker. Cause the garden didn't look nothing like this when I first started, and in a short period of time, man, it's just been very abundant, and it grew and grew. But the thing is, you have to nurture it. When you nurture it and you put love into it, then you're gonna get more out of it. You feel me? That's when anything in life. You gotta put your heart into it. We gotta get out of our head space, get in our heart space. You know, that's what made things grow. A little love, man, just a little love. That's all. A little time, a little patience, consistency, and it's on and popping, and we can feed a whole nation. And that's what it is right there. So it's enough time on this thing, man. Now I'm gonna put a little sprinkling of dirt over the top, cover these up, soak them down, put them in the sunshine, man. Let them do what they do. All right, peace out, y'all. Have a good one.